We are going. Fix your boobs. Okay, we're live.
Hi, welcome to our video. Why did you look at me like that?
You never start.
Hi, welcome to Autobotanist on YouTube. I'm Jawz.
I am Josh.
Ow!
Go ahead, you do the. I'm Josh.
It still was not well timed. You need to say I'm Josh.
I'm Josh. Okay, great. Welcome back to another rip-roaring video.
Of G.E.O.F.S.
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 G.E.O.F.S. Guessing each other's favorite songs. Today we are looking at
Coalesce by Tritonal.
Coalesce by Tritonal.
Which I'm very excited to talk to you about fully.
I am moderately excited.
It's not as good as Nightmare, but...
No, I'm not as hyped as Nightmare, which was our last video. Go check it out. It'll be up there.
Look at, did you see that segue that
yeah,
I just
you did.
there?
Yeah, not as hyped as Nightmare. Go check that video out.
Yeah, go
also,
check out our Nightmare
if you'll
video.
notice, we rearranged the room for you diehard
For
viewers.
your viewing pleasure.
Yeah, so we rearranged the room. This was Jawz's idea, to make it more of a streaming space. I have a green screen that I haven't set up yet, but that'll be in future videos.
It's still a work in progress. Like, we're going to do a lot more stuff with the background, have the green screen, but
Yeah.
this is going to be our new general setup.
Yeah, so
Things will probably be tweaked here and there as we do this.
I'm still trying to find a good editing style that is unique to us and makes it very engaging. But that is not the subject of this video. We're doing G.E.O.F.S.
We are doing G.E.O.F.S. and album review.
And album review.
Yeah. This is Tritonal's second album in the past couple of years. They released another album that was more of a meditation album, which was beautiful. Reverence. Yeah, so go check out Reverence by Tritonal if you need a good, chill one, or you like listening to music when you're doing yoga or meditating or just hanging out. You need something to calm your
it's
anxiety.
really good for that.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
This has definitely spanned more to their trancey roots.
Trance, I would call a lot of this electro house too. Yeah, we're trying to do a little bit of a freshener off the top about the artist and stuff, so people kind of get a background in how we feel for it. So I hadn't listened to Tritonal until Reverence.
Yeah.
Last year.
Which is something I was super excited for because I love Tritonal. Yeah,
you've been listening to Tritonal for a long time. I was not as familiar with Tritonal, but this was a huge shift from Reverence.
Yeah, we probably need to go back and listen to their other albums.
Oh yeah, probably.
So that way you can understand, because there are a lot of my notes where I'm like, this sounds like old Tritonal, and he's probably like,
I'm like,
I don't know.
I'm like, this sounds like 2013, 2014
like old
EDM bangers, just electro house and trance, super happy stuff. That was my exposure with it. I do like this album. I found myself gravitating more towards
the latter half.
No.
Really?
No, I'm sprinkled here and there, but the female vocals is always that always grabs me.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I would say, as per the usual, it's just the lyrics and the meaning, and sometimes how the vocalist sings them.
Right.
I would say I don't actually know if any of my top 6 is just sound.
Oh, interesting. I don't think mine are either. I think mine all had lyrics. Oh. Ooh.
Well, that's gonna suck for me.
Yeah. Before we get into the game, that was our little off the top, our background on it.
Background
on Tritonal. Thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you so much for watching, and also thank you to Joey Pecoraro for allowing us to use his music in the background of these videos.
Yes, he is great. Go check him out. His links will be below, along with timestamps in the description.
Timestamps in the description. Go to whatever the hell you want to watch.
Jump around, jump up, and get down. Thank you for commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. Here's a comment from one of our recent videos. Thank you for that. You're great. We appreciate your support.
As you go along, you can play the game with us. I know that my friend Lindsay likes to play with us occasionally in choosing her favorites and trying to pick ours. So.
And Brian does too.
Yeah, Brian does as well.
Shout out to Brian
if
and
you all
Lindsay.
feel like playing this game with us, that's fine.
Yeah, or trying to guess ours as well if you're familiar with our style.
Yeah. Or let us know your favorites, or if you just got introduced to Tritonal off of this, or anything. Tell us what you like about Reverence, or Coalesce.
Or Coalesce, how you like the album.
Recommend new albums for us.
Did it give you a complete 180 like it did to me? Because I was like, wait, how do we go from a meditation album to electro house bangers?
Because the meditation album was not their normal stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
They said that in a comment to me. They're like, it's not normal. I'm like, that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. We
boys.
like it. Shall we explain the rules of G.E.O.F.S?
Would you like to explain the rules of G.E.O.F.S today?
I will explain the rules of G.E.O.F.S today.
Okay, you explain the rules of G.E.F.S today.
I will do the explaining of the rules right now.
Okay.
So we were playing guessing each other's favorite songs. G.E.F.S for short. I've said that like 3 or 4 times now. Deal with it. We are going to be alternating guesses back and forth. Guessing top 6 this time.
Because there's 18 tracks.
This was a longer album. It was 18 tracks. And we narrowed it down to top 6 this time instead of top 5.
Which was my decision because I already had 6 for both of us. I'm like, well.
And I had 6 for her and only 5 for me, and I forced out a 6th. I squeezed it out of my innards.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
What did you think I was going to say?
I'm not saying it.
Okay. So top 6 for this one. Alternating guesses back and forth. If we hit a direct placement of a song, so if I guess Jawz is 3 and it's her 3, that's worth 2 points. If we get somewhere else in the top 5, so if I guess her 3, it's really her 5, that's worth 1 point. Most points wins. We'll tally them up. Most points wins.
It's not going to be me this time, I don't think, based off of what he said.
I don't know. We're going to see. Jawz is on a hot streak right now. She's won the last couple.
This album was hard for me because I have no idea what he was gravitating towards.
Yeah.
None.
It was hard
None at all.
It was hard for me to pick for you too because I know you liked the entire album, so picking which one stood out the most was hard for me.
I have a very good album breakdown for you guys after we play G.E.O.F.S because
What?
It just sounded so great.
Great.
Great. Cool.
Oh, great. Jawz has an analysis. Whoop-de-doo.
And kind of like him with Nightmare in our last video, which again, if you haven't watched, go watch that.
Check it out.
I had an analysis with this, like the message of it stood out to me right away, but I think that's because I closely aligned with it.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, this was a very strong narrative album. Like, I got it. I was like, oh, I get this. Great. Cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Wait, what do we want to wager on this? I don't, we're like, have no shows left.
Something at hijinks.
Something in hijinks? Okay.
Yeah, like drinks or something. We'll figure it out.
Okay, yeah. Something in hijinks.
Something at hijinks.
Will be our wager.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay, cool.
You won, so you get to choose who guesses first.
I just want to guess first.
Okay.
I
All right.
want to get it over with
Let's
because I
do it
know
then.
it's going to be so bad. Okay.
Hit me.
Well,
Hit me. Yeah.
I messed up because for some reason I had one of the spoken word ones as your 6, and I don't know why.
Okay.
So I had Forever in Peace.
Which one is that? The last?
The end one.
The outro? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
so I'm like, we decided not to choose those, and for some reason I didn't switch
Chose it anyway.
I don't know why I didn't switch it. I literally told myself last night, you need to switch
change that.
I didn't.
Nope. Our rule is once we start recording,
Yeah.
everything's locked in.
Yeah, so
that's incorrect.
Yeah, obviously. But I said I know this isn't really a song, but I think that it's still probably one of your favorites on the album.
Good message.
Because this song is how you see every person you interact with and a message you try to send people continuously.
Right.
I don't know why I didn't switch it.
Okay.
I'm really going to fail at this. I might golden goose.
You're not going to golden goose. Okay. Number 6 for you. I have Signals. Okay, I just said it's got a really groove, it's got a nice groove in the drop. It just was like a very solid trance song. I think this was the one that reminded me of Lane 8 in a way, where I was like, I could see Lane 8 making this, and I know you like Lane 8, so I was like, okay, boom, bam, boom, beep, beep, bop, boop.
Cool.
Jawz likes this.
Cool, but incorrect. All right, for number 5 for you, I have Superhuman.
That is
I said I think the lyrics of the song will speak to you in a way with the meaning of this being that you're just getting through life and that can make you superhuman, and it's important to keep positive through our weaknesses.
Yeah, it was definitely a very solid message, but incorrect.
Gotcha.
Number 5 for you, I have Keep My Dreams Alive.
I just keep my dreams.
Oh. Oops.
That's okay. That's incorrect.
Okay. I have it written down as Keep My Dreams Alive. That's my fault. Oops.
I was like, that's not the name of the song.
Yeah. Is it alive even the next word in that? Where the fuck did I get that? This was just a really sweet like love song, and I thought you would really identify with it.
Yeah.
And it was just really nice and sweet.
Nice and sweet.
Nice and sweet.
Nice and sweet.
You can tell I did not know what to say for these because I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I felt like I was throwing darts at a board, but the board was in like the next room over, and I was blindfolded. Like, so I have no fucking idea.
You're okay. All right, for your number 4, I have Adelphi 88.
That is incorrect.
So the horns and the low end in the song, I think, are going to have you excited. The percussion is pretty stellar as well. That's it.
Yeah.
But incorrect.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that was one of the... Well, no, that one had a little bit of lyrics. A little
bit of vocals.
A little smidgen of vocals right in the middle. Number 4 for you, I have Water Boiler. Okay. I wasn't sure on this one. That was one I just kind of threw in there because it's reminded me of Mafia by Swedish House Mafia, which go check out that video too. We did that album.
Shameless plug.
Just plugging all of our videos. Hey, go check them out. We do this a lot. It reminded me of that song, which I knew you liked. That was in your top 5 from that album. So I was like, it might be in this, but I don't know. Then the more I thought about it, I was like, it could be too long. And like, it literally, the one time we were listening to it together, you said, oh, is this the next song? And it was not. It was still just the middle of that song. And I was like, I don't know if that's a bad sign, but we'll see. I just threw it on there.
Well, for your number 3, I have Water Boiler.
That is incorrect.
And I said, I think this is going to be in your top 5 because it has no vocals on it and is generally pretty hard-hitting compared to the rest of the album. The synth drop is also pretty cool.
Yeah. Number 3 for you, I have Chrysalis. Chrysalis.
Chrysalis.
I have Syphilis.
Please don't have syphilis.
I have syphilis for you. Congratulations. Here you go. Here's syphilis. I have Chrysalis, 2-1. This was like the turning point of the album. I don't know what chrysalis is.
A chrysalis is what? A caterpillar?
Shedding its cocoon.
To become a butterfly.
That's what I assumed.
Yeah.
Because that was the whole message of the thing was like shedding your skin and like being reborn. And I figured it.
Chrysalis is what a butterfly is born out of. Technically, that's what the cocoon turns into over time.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I'm glad I understood it.
You did.
The narrative just bonked me over the head.
Understood it. Can't fucking pronounce it.
Yeah. Can't pronounce it. That's for damn sure. It's got way too many.
Chrysalis.
It's got way too many S's. Yeah, it was just super vibey and great, and I think you would have really identified with that being the turning point, like where we shifted from like the first part was rough. The second part is like more self-love, self-acceptance type deal, and it was placed right before the interlude. Like there was the interlude right in the middle. It was placed right before that, and then you're like, okay, this marks the shift. I got it. Yeah, I guess my 2.
Your 2, I have Meta Wave.
That is incorrect.
I said it's very simplistic, but I think the vocal layering is stunning in the song, and you'll really appreciate that. Okay. What did I say in the car the other day? What did I say it reminded me of?
Imogen Heap.
Imogen Heap.
Imogen Heap.
Imogen Heap. I'm pretty sure it's Imogen. Yeah. Well, it does.
That's incorrect. Did I say that already?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
That's okay.
You're wrong.
Okay, you're not.
What's the Imogen Heap song? What you say?
Hide and seek.
What you say? What you say?
Yeah, Hide and Seek. Great song, actually. Like, it's memed to death, but it's actually a really fucking great song.
Yeah.
Okay, number 2 for you. I have Less Than Perfect.
Incorrect. I couldn't find it.
For this one, I just said it's a great self-power anthem that Jawz would really like, and Helene crushes it.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
But incorrect.
Okay, great.
Your number 1, I have Mellifluous. Mellifluous. Mellifluous.
Mellifluous, I believe. We are struggling.
Mellifluous.
Damn you, Tritonal. Pick simpler words.
Coalesce. Water boiler. Chrysalis.
Signals.
Mellifluous. It's Mellifluous.
Mellifluous? We looked up what that meant, too.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I said
I'll put the definition on screen.
I said I think the drum rhythms are very unique. This seems like the most experimental of the tracks, but incorrect?
Incorrect.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Number 1 for you, I have Out of the Dark. Damn. Okay. That was a that was a very strong message about like just keeping going. Like shit's hard, but I'm gonna make it through by my own strength of will, which I know like you would relate to. So that's why I picked it as your number 1.
Incorrect.
Okay, great. Do you want to reveal first?
Yeah,
I suppose. Okay.
All right, my number 6.
Number 6
is Back to My Love.
Back to My... Oh, I was struggling to place that. That was on there for a while, and I removed it. I should have put that instead of Water Boiler.
Here are my notes. The lust in this song is palpable. I'm like, and the wanting to go back to someone bad for you because you can't get them out of your head is a very strong feeling. And I think that, like, this is a weird turning point in the song, like, that I think a lot of people will probably ignore because it's like, I'm making all this progress, but also I can't get the person that was bad for me out of my head, so am I gonna turn back?
Right.
And then, like, it goes into the next song, which is Mellifluous. Maleficent.
It's Maleficent.
And I think that that's, like, the fighting of it.
So how do you spell that?
Mell.
Mell.
I. F.
Oh, here it is. Sweet or musical, pleasant to hear. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will you do the pronunciation of it?
Mellifluous.
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 Mellifluous. 5.
Losing my mind.
Losing my mind. Really? Okay. I did not think you were going to like that one at all.
Yeah. Well, I was singing it the other day, and, like, at that point, I really had no idea if I was going to place it or not. That's why I was like, you keep saying it's probably in your top 5, and I'm like, but I don't know.
I didn't think it was still. Even after you sang it, I was like, I'm taking it out.
Yeah. It took me a while to be like, do I want this up there or do I not?
Right.
And it came down to a lot of other songs went behind it. I really just put what the song meanings were because I think those stood out to me. So I'm like, the meaning of the songs more than the musicality of the songs were my key points.
That's sort of what I went with too, was the meanings.
Which is wild because that means I really fucked up.
Yeah. Well, no, I went with the meanings for you too. I was like, which meanings did Jawz identify with? Was my thinking.
So for Losing My Mind, I said, loving that the trauma and heartache brought you to exactly what you were looking for all along is such a deep thing, and that's something that I struggle with all the time because I've told you, I'm like, I love that I'm here, but I hate that I had to go through everything I had to go through. So that's something I really struggle with, and I think that the song really spoke to me in that way. I'm like, you can be grateful for everything that the bad days brought forth in your life to make you the best you now.
I really missed that message.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was just like, losing my mind is the best thing I've ever had. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, we need to, we'll re-listen to that song and like...
I'm too literal sometimes.
You are, because I'm like, it literally is about like every bad thing that happened to me made it worth it in the end.
Right.
Even if it sucked.
Right.
For number 4, I have Something Beautiful.
Man, I am striking out so far.
You got a couple points.
Okay, thank God.
I said it's a great upbeat trance-based song. And the
Sorry, which one was this?
Something Beautiful.
Something Beautiful. Oh, okay, second song. Got it.
It's very classic Tritonal, which you don't quite understand as much, but like very classic Tritonal, and I think it was a good way to start the musicality of the album. And I said the key changes in the bridge before the chorus are very impactful. Male vocalist, so easy on the ears.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
A lot of the male vocalists on here were actually really good.
A lot of trans male vocalists are pretty easy.
I didn't pick any of them, I don't think, but I still enjoyed them.
No, that's okay. Number 3 is Signals.
Okay. Woo, got a point.
You did. I said Sarah DeWarren is one of my favorite vocalists of all times on EDM.
I should have bumped it higher.
It's okay. I'm just like, her voice is so soothing to me, and the run in the chorus is just so great. The lyrics I identified with as well, not as much as her performance.
Exactly.
Her performance, beautiful.
That was my thoughts on it too. I was like, the theme of the song or the message of the song wasn't as strong, just her lyrics, the way she performed them were next level.
Amazing. I believe she's also the vocalist on Drowning. Isn't that what we decided? Or she's the vocalist on an Excision song. I don't remember which one.
I don't remember which one.
But I'm like, that's why I like her. So, yeah.
Okay. There's your 3.
Yep. 2 is Safe and Sound.
Damn it. I had that on there for a while too.
You should have kept it on there.
Why the fuck did I put Water Boiler? It's not going to be on there.
So for Safe and Sound, I said, this is the awakening of the soul, how upbeat and beautiful you can fly despite the darkness in your life. It's okay to lose yourself sometimes. So along the same lines of Losing My Mind.
Right.
But like, this is literally getting out of it. And Losing My Mind is kind of like the callback to this song where it's like, that's the best thing that happened to me. This
Losing
is
My Mind
growing.
is way past it. Like, Safe and Sound is it right after it happening. Losing My Mind is way past it, where, like, in a way, you gain that appreciation.
Yeah,
like you're
exactly.
Saying. Yeah.
And then number 1 is Keep My Dreams.
Keep My Dreams. Okay.
Which, I mean, is going to be cliche as hell because of you. I said, finding love after you've healed yourself and then being able to stay good for the both of you is such important. It's such important.
Much important, so wow. Doge memes.
Is so important just to... A lot of people say you can't love someone until you love yourself, but I have always thought that that's stupid because sometimes the right person can help you love yourself.
Right.
Like, if you love them enough, and then after you're done, if you do break up, we're not breaking up. If you do break up, like, you can continue to love yourself after that. Like, somebody that you love can indeed teach you how to love yourself.
Right, yeah.
And I think that's what's important about this one. And, like, finding that love can be very important to your healing, which yours was.
Yeah.
You weren't in love with me, but you loved me.
Yes.
In a way that helped me grow.
Yes.
So for this, I was like, yep. And I said, the drop is also very great. all of the song flows incredibly well.
Yep.
So you got 2 points.
I got 2 points.
Yeah, I don't think I got any.
I don't know if you did.
I don't think I got any. I think I golden goosed.
We'll see. Okay, I'm just going to get into it. My number 6 is Back to My Love.
We have the same number 6?
Yes, same number 6. I didn't take any notes just because you forced me to choose a number 6. But I was listening to it and I was like, nah, this song's pretty good. I like the shift at the end. The vocalist shifts. It's like, says Back to My Love a lot. And then the mood kind of shifts there.
Yeah.
I should have taken better notes to describe what I'm thinking of. But that part of the song I very much enjoy and it really grabbed me. Number 5, I have Less Than Perfect. This was just a very subdued and somber song compared to the rest of the album. It actually made me pay attention because a lot of it was very upbeat, very energetic, and then this one came along and I was just like, oh, hold up now? I'm like, this is like a total mood shift, and it just grabbed my attention, so I had to pull it in. I believe that was the first Helene song.
Yes.
And I thought she crushed it. Like, she crushed it on this album.
Yeah, she always crushes it.
Number 4, I have Keep My Dreams. Which, it was just a really sweet love song. I just really enjoyed it. It reminded me of you, and I said, this is really great.
Oh, it is Keep My Dreams Alive.
Is it?
You were right.
I was right.
Wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong.
Keep My Dreams Alive. I was like, I thought it was.
You know what probably happened is I was watching it, and it was only showing the Keep My Dreams apart, and not the Alive.
Yeah.
It is Keep My Dreams Alive. You are hearing it here. He was right.
We have this on video recording. Jawz said I was right. You can never live this down.
That's fine.
You can never live this down. Right. Okay, number 3, I have Signals. I just love the trance beat, super catchy, and again, like you said, the lyrics were just super alluring, like super well performed.
She's such a good vocalist.
Yeah, they were super dreamy, like ethereal, and I was like, I'm all about that.
You know why you look like you're orgasming?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Sarah DeWarren.
Oh, yeah. Number 2, I have Chrysalis.
Chrysalis.
Cialis.
Wow. We went from syphilis to Cialis.
Yeah, I have Chrysalis. Yeah, Electro House banger.
Yeah.
It brought me way back to like 2014, and I was like, this song's dope. It was a really good turning point in the album. Just super energetic, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Number 1, I have Safe and Sound.
Wow.
Yeah, I loved it. This reminded me of a Casbo song. Again, I don't know why everything reminds me of Casbo. It was just really vibey and good. And again, it was another Electro House banger. So I was like, all right, I'm cool with this.
I got 0 points.
Jawz got 0 points.
I went from being on a hot streak to having 0 because I didn't choose any lyrical stuff for you.
Well, I will say I did like Mellifluous. However, it was too short. It reminded me of like a Blackmill song. Super unique, like that melodic dubstep. I shouldn't say that. Chill step, maybe? Old Blackmill. Reminded me of very old Blackmill stuff, and I was like, I like this, but it was like the shortest song on the album. I was like, give me more.
Yeah, that's fair.
I did not like Water Boiler. I did like Superhuman.
I think Superhuman was a male vocalist, though.
Yes, yeah. And then I did like Adelphi 88, too, but again, just compared to the other stuff, the message.
You rarely go with messages, so it's okay.
This album was very narrative heavy, so like I paid a lot of attention to it.
I like that. We need to do least favorites, too, though.
Yes, but hold on. Da, 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 da,
da. For the first time ever, I have Golden Goose.
Jawz has Golden Goose the game.
Because you threw me the fuck off.
I did.
Which is fine.
This was a tough one. This was, normally it's me not knowing how you were going to do or choose, and then now we flipped the script.
18 songs is tough, too.
It was, yeah. But here you go. You get the Golden Goose. Yes, we know it's silver and a penguin. That's the joke.
Yeah, but it's better because it's silver and a penguin.
Yes, exactly. So you get to hold that. Jawz is now the Golden Goose winner.
Until I get a point.
Until she gets a point on the next video, she is
Which is 7 lions.
Yes.
And there's 2 of you.
Yes. So you should get a point.
I should be able to get a point between Josh and our special guest.
Right. Okay, do you want to guess least favorites just for shits and gigs?
Yeah, I had Something Beautiful for You. I said, I think musically you'll like the song, as it is very trance and good. Sorry.
Very trance and good.
Yeah, but I think lyrically you won't jive with it at all because it's about the destructiveness of love in a somewhat toxic relationship, but going for it anyway.
Yeah, wrong.
But you understand my reasoning.
No, that's very solid reasoning. I still just like the song, like you said. The music itself was
musically
awesome.
It's great, but the lyrically I'm like, he's gonna hate this.
Yeah, lyrics I was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
No, that's incorrect. My least favorite was actually Meta Wave.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you guessed it for me. I don't know why, it just did not grab me. I just thought it was kind of boring. And
that's okay.
Like
you guessed my least favorite too.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah.
So that was the outro before, like, the wrap-up little...
The outro before the outro.
It's the outro musically before the outro, like, narratively. I was like, this is a soft ending. Like, we're just farting into the wind. Like, it's gone.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, whatever. Came and it went, and I was like, all right.
All right.
My least favorite for you, I guess, Live in the Sky. And I was like, I don't know if she loves it or hates it. I'm picking hate.
I mean, it was kind of in the middle. Like, definitely not my favorite. It's one of those songs where I'm like, lyrically, is it strong? You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I get the meaning, but compared to the other very lyrically strong songs, I'm like, this.
It was pretty flat. Yeah. And the thing with it was that I wasn't sure if you liked or not. Was it was the most out there of the songs because it was like an indie rock song basically.
Yeah, it was, but it was good for that. But
it still fit, but it was unique. So I was like, I don't know if she's gonna love that it's here or hate it. So I just picked that you hated.
I was neither here nor there on it, really. My least favorite was Water Boiler.
Wow.
I skipped it every time I listened to it by myself.
You motherfucker. You told me that you skipped the song, and I said top half or bottom half of the album. You said bottom half.
I know, I said top half. Yes, I did.
I swear on my life.
Baby, I said top half. I absolutely said top half.
I disagree.
You always disagree. However, your track record of listening to me and hearing me fully is...
What?
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, so Water Boiler just didn't grab you, huh?
No.
Okay.
No.
Shall we do an album review?
Album review. All right, Coalesce.
Do you want me to go first? Because mine's going to be brief.
Yeah, that's fine.
I like this album.
Yep.
It was pretty solid. I told you I had a thought on it, which I'm going to lay out for you right now. This reminded me straight up of Tomorrowland.
Aw, that's kind of cute.
Yeah, because that was the first festival I went to, for those who don't know. I went in 2014, and just the whole theming of it, like, hey, everything's gonna be okay, this is your home, everything's gonna be all right, like, all you need is you, like, just love yourself, things will work out, like, yeah, it's gonna be hard, but, like, hey, you'll figure it out, just give it some time. And, that whole messaging, especially, with the intro, interlude, and outro, with the spoken voice, I was like, this is, 2014 Tomorrowland, literally their face on the stage would, say shit like that before sets and stuff.
Yesterday is history. Today is a gift. Tomorrow is mystery.
And I was just like, great. This whole set is 2014. Again, just even the sounds, a lot of electro house, solid electro house, which is not as big anymore, unfortunately. I know you say it's trance, but it depends on how you look at it.
No.
A lot of this was trance.
Okay.
But I'm saying there was still some electro house in it too.
There were electro house influences, yes. That's just what Tritonal does.
Mm-hmm.
And Tritonal is always about positive messages.
Yeah.
Messages. I have not heard really one negative necessarily song from Tritonal.
It's a little too flowery for me sometimes, where it's it's a little over the top in that sense. But I still enjoyed it. Yeah. So yeah, that was it. I liked it. I thought it flowed really well. Again, this was very strong narratively, clear halves where the first half is a lot of the struggle, the second half is a lot of the acceptance, and I thought it really came together well. It flowed really well. It was just solid.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. So my album review is definitely more analytical.
Yes.
Where I said, I think the boys made this to sound like their Tritonia podcasts, because that's what a lot of Tritonia sounds like when you go back and listen to it, which is what they're known for. They're known for creating sets that have narrative, and so they created this whole album that had such a solid narrative. It was so cool, and I personally obviously relate to it a lot because I've been through a lot of things, which we kind of touched upon earlier. But I said the story of this album is so stunning and beautiful, with the start from a wounded point of view through the process of healing and acceptance. Sometimes we falter on how it's going and make backpedals, but we can always find our way back to ourselves and back to the light. Which I guess is really not that heavy of an analysis, but I literally analyzed every song from point to point to point, and I'm not going to go through all of that here because that would be its own video.
It would be 20 minutes.
But I think it's so stunning, and I personally related to this album really well, especially now that I'm on the latter half of the positive stuff.
You made it through the front half.
Yeah, I can look through the front half and be like, wow, I used to feel all of this, and now I'm and now I feel all of this.
Yeah.
I've made it through all of well, probably not all of the
like
back pedals,
everything
but
they're saying is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's just beautiful. So you go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, give me your review.
I'm going to give this a 7.5.
Wow.
7.5 out of 10.
Compared to...
It's definitely on the high end of the 7.5 rating. It's above Party Favorites, above Swedish House Mafia.
Wow, it's above Swedish House Mafia.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Well, I think it has a better narrative than Swedish House
exactly.
Mafia.
I thought the lyrics were really great, but it's not going any higher than that.
That's fair.
I think it's a pretty fair rating.
All right. Well, I may have to change my rating because I'm like, oof, that's a lot of albums on one rating.
Oh, are you going to give it an 8?
I was going to give it an 8, but I was kind of going between 8.5 and 8, so I think I'm going to give it an 8.5.
8.5, wow.
And I'm going to rate it above Spiral.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, you just identified with it?
Yeah, I identify with it a lot more, but also, like, I can't rate it the same as frickin' The Last Goodbye.
Yeah.
Like, it's got to be in that in between.
Okay.
Like, it's definitely higher than Embrace by Kill the Noise. And definitely higher than Spiral, but not as good as The Last Goodbye to me. So.
Okay, yeah. So it's right on that 8.5, the top end of 8.5.
Like an 8.75.
Not. I can do that.
No, we'll just make it
8.5. Okay, all right. So that was it.
That was Coalesce by Tritonal.
Coalesce by Tritonal. Again, great album. Go check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Check out Reverence. Check out their old stuff and compare it, because that's gonna be what I make him do now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that.
Listen to some of the old. Maybe I'll have you listen to their album from 2014,
Okay,
so you can be like, oh yes. It does
Oh yeah,
sound like
so this sounds like Tomorrowland too,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah, before fucking Big Room got way out of control.
Shut up.
That was right at the start of Big Room.
Oh, stop acting like all Big Room's bad.
Most Big Room is bad.
It's not. It's okay if you like Big Room. Don't let his salty ass.
You're allowed to like Big Room, and I'm also not allowed. Or I am allowed to not like Big Room.
He's not allowed to not like it, but that's okay. He doesn't know any better yet.
Man, I've been listening longer than you.
Shut up.
I've been listening since 2010.
You've been actively listening where you knew it was EDM. I've been listening, I just didn't know.
Okay, sure. So, that's that. Thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. We appreciate all the support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, like we said, all that stuff. Upcoming videos, we mentioned it briefly. The next one we're doing for sure is 7 Lions with a special guest.
Special guest.
Special guest.
Also, we are going to be making an end of the year superlatives video with the best of, worst of. We're not entirely sure how we're gonna fully moderate it yet, but we have a list of things from shows
categories,
and festivals and albums and songs. So we're gonna be making an end of 2022. I almost forgot what year it was.
Yeah, end of 2022.
Superlatives.
EDM superlatives.
Yeah, and we'll probably keep that up over the years if we keep doing YouTubes.
I think that's going to be like our next big video.
I just thought of another superlative.
Yeah?
Biggest festival disaster of the year.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. There were a lot.
Yeah, I'm like Bonnaroo.
How about just all of fucking, what's the one in Atlanta?
Imagine.
Just that entire festival was a dumpster fire.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. Yeah, we'll think on that. Music recommendations. Let's go to that then. I'm just gonna say Imanu again. Check out his album Unfold. Easily one of the best albums of the year.
Yeah.
So fucking good. I don't see it getting enough love on Twitter, and it shames my heart. It shames my heart. I don't know what that means either.
I'm like, I don't know if that's.
It hurts my heart. It's really great. Go check it out.
It is wonderful.
Okay.
It's a great album. I actually introduced him to it.
Yeah. Super
Which
great.
is
Super
wild.
great. Super great.
I do actually have like a new recommendation, which is an EP that was dropped by Back When. It's just all capital letters, one word, Back When.
Back When.
Called Runners. Amazing. It's 4 songs, 20 minutes, super easy listen. It's very vibey, very chill, but like still exciting at the same time. And this just randomly happened upon my Spotify recommendations. I'm like, I like that album artwork. If you got good album artwork, I'm in. Like, and I've never heard of you before.
Right.
Like, I will probably listen.
Yeah, like that's what grabs your attention.
Yeah, like that's how I found Mild Minds. That's now how I found Back When. Amazing EP. Go listen to it. Super short listen.
What's it called again?
Runners.
Runners.
Yeah, Runners by Back When. Again, one word for Back When, all capitalized. Amazing. Go listen to it. Give them some love.
And then lastly, Slander released an album. It's called Thrive. I did not know it was called that, to be honest with you. So I just looked.
It is an album.
It's an album. 10 minutes. Or no, sorry. I wish.
10 minutes.
10 songs, 46 minutes. It was okay. I'm not going to say I loved it. I'm not going to say I hated it. It was okay. I'm sure you know Slander.
Most people know Slander.
Yeah.
We like to slander.
Be slander.
I have a lot of thoughts. We're not actual haters.
Right.
We're just critical of artists that we like.
Yes.
And artists that we see doing weird things.
Yeah.
Whether we like the artist or not.
No, we give everyone a fair shot.
Like, even if we don't like an artist, we're still pretty objective with them.
Yeah, like I like slander.
I just don't necessarily like what they're doing.
Yes, exactly. But that's it.
No, that's it. Thank you again for watching. We really appreciate all of your time and love.
And love.
Give us more love.
And we love you.
I want more love.
Give us more love.
Thank you.
This is not a joke. We need more love.
This is a stick-up.
This is a stick-up. Finger guns. Okay, all right. Let's get out of here. Let's get her done.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Shit. I was gonna say something great and I forgot what it was. Yep. Like we said, for Nelly, go lay down. Go ahead.
Go lay down, Lillian.
Go lay down.
Baby girl, we love you. She can't get on the couch.
That's okay. Lay down.
Please lay down, baby.
Lay down right there. Thank you.
Thank you.
So.
No. I will lock you upstairs. I will lock you in the tower, ma'am. And then you'll have to wait for a handsome prince to come and rescue you.
There's no handsome prince. No, lay down. Thank you.
That's sighing. Like, oh, my parents hate me. They've been recording for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Don't even.
The change?
No, what was the lyrical, what's the middle point in an album? Hold on. There's a word for it.
I'm like...
Hold on.
The climax?
Hold on. No. The interlude. Okay.
No, wrong.
Wrong. Okay.
We can always find